Hey YouTube, Phil Gallagher here. I'm talking to you from the past. Let's play some Magic. Still continuing with the sort of traditional D&T deck list I've been playing for the last 2 days. Or like 2 hours for me, 2 days for you. Time's weird. You know, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. The doctor's got it right. We have a strong opening hand, despite the fact that we're not opening with like a Mom or a Vial. Got a little bit of everything here. Probably playing against Miracles, but there's plenty of decks utilizing Prismatic Vista right now. Mostly control decks that are between 2 and 4 colors. Prismatic Vista, fetch island, do nothing in response to Thalia? Maybe they changed their mind about what they wanted to do mid-play. Alright, so I'm playing against Stoneblade. Sword of Truth and Justice in my sideboard is going to be hot. Alright, they take a Jitte. Do I want to Swords to Plowshares their Stoneforge, or do I just want to try and ignore it? If they don't have a True Name Nemesis, I can just hold back my Thalia, and the first strike will beat out the Jitte, but that's kind of a risky line. If I let them keep the Stoneforge, it also lets them cheat on a mana a little bit. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get their Stoneforge out of the way. And force them to, like, A, pay 3 mana for Jitte, and B, also find another creature. If it makes it back around to my turn, I'll cast Sanctum Prelate. Are they Esper Stoneblade? Or is that just a Delta as a blue fetch? Jam. Something's got to happen in response to this, whether it's like an actual counterspell, or a Brainstorm, or a Swords. See if I just get this one as a freebie. Ooh. This is good. Stoneblade's a hard matchup, though. Plenty of things that can go wrong still. Supreme Verdict's great. This other Stoneforge is actually pretty good. Ooh, they did not use Stoneforge Mystic's ability. That probably means that they have both Jitte and Batterskull in hand. How safe do I want to be? Very safe is hold back Thalia. So I could revoke Stoneforge so they can't Vial it in, then hold back my Thalia so that they can't get Jitte counters. But if they have... Yeah, that might be correct. Yeah, so let's just ship in with this. So with one more land, they can hard cast the Batterskull, and then that presents its own problems. Alright, well, that punishes me for tapping our Schadenport, I guess. So this turn I can safely attack with everything, right? Because my opponent can't Swords to Plowshares, Jitte, and equip due to Thalia, so everything can swing in safely this turn. Oh wait, no, I don't have it Jitte on Thalia, so I can't attack with Thalia. Sorry, that was an error on my end. I figured it out. So now, since my mana is relatively tied up, I'll just play Serra Avenger rather than Stoneforging for my own Batterskull. I'm just trying to close this one out. So this game's going to fall apart if my opponent can attack in. Can't quite close out the game yet. I can threaten it, though. Which one of these do I want to get? Is it just my own Batterskull? I guess it can be my own sort of Fire and Ice, so that if I spike a land, my opponent's dead. Alright, my opponent doesn't want to let me think it through. That must mean the rest of their hand was garbage. In good news, I have an insane number of awesome sideboard cards for this matchup. Like, I'm going to bring in 10 cards. So I usually cut my spot removal versus these sorts of decks. I cut my Palace Jailer against a True Name deck. I'll be cutting a piece of equipment and going down to just 3, I think. Probably cut my mom's in respect of my own chalices. I can cut a piece of equipment. Batterskull's not awesome against, like, Jace and Council's Judgment and EE and True Name Nemesis, so let's cut that. And then I'll trim one creature somewhere. Let's trim a Thalia. When I'm on the play, I'd probably trim something else over the Thalia. This is an acceptable opening hand. I'll be keeping this one. These Serra Avengers off of Vials are going to be awesome. You bully, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Just let it happen. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Gonna have tempo to worry about this game. My opponent has a strong opener that curves like a Stoneforge into a true name. I'm gonna have things to worry about. Ooh. Why? Oh, they knew the top cards from a brainstorm end of turn. Okay, that's why. Getting the Tundra seems suspect, though. Like, they're going to get super punished by my Wasteland. Do they just have one Polluted Delta, and it's like their 9th fetch land that they've just drawn a couple games in a row? Or are they just really flooded, and this is all some elaborate bait? Yeah, sure. That's fine. So, if my opponent has Force of Will and I cast this Revoker, I'll be salty. But it's so good for me to cast Revoker, revoke Jitte, and then put in a Serra Avenger. I also do need to be cognizant of Containment Priest. So, like, there's some argument for putting in the Serra Avenger main phase. No shuffle with the Ponder. Oh man, are you attacking in with this Stoneforge? Holy cow, that seems terrible. Oh wow. Okay. Let's put... This is close. These are both very, very good swords. Sword of Truth and Justice will go wide quickly, but Sword of Fire and Ice will let me keep gassing up. This will give me protection for future turns on my best card. This is more initial upfront damage. If one of these is going to get answered, I would prefer it to be Sword of Fire and Ice, so let's play that one out first. Avenger feeling pretty hot. Happy with that draw as well. So this is a mistake. If I had another land, I would just get to go land equipped to the other Avenger. They should have valued me not getting the sword equipped over putting in over me getting 2 more life. Alright. Do you have Jitte equip here? Because I'm not even all that worried if you do. Like, it's annoying, but I can beat that. What's your name? Jace? Oh, friend, you're not going to be happy. Oh, you want to attack in again? Oh, you do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Opponent is real ambitious. So how do I want to do this? So I think I put this on Brimaz. This attacks you. This attacks Jace. Or no, that shouldn't have attacked Jace. Oh no, it's fine. Because this can also attack Jace. Do I want to play out Sarah Avenger? Supreme Verdict is something that I need to worry about. If I play Sarah Avenger, True Name Nemesis plus Disenchant doesn't get me. I think I'm going to go ahead and play this out. A Supreme Verdict stings a little bit, but if they Supreme Verdict, I just, like, Gideon, make a soldier, or, sorry, a knight, and ride that to victory. And opponent seems very dead to me. Yeah, even with Swords to Plowshares on Brimaz, they're still dead on board. And they figured that out. All right, Brimaz and Sarah Avenger Team Vigilance did a lot of work that time against Stoneblade. This sword, while I didn't put it in play, it would have been just as good as Sword of Fire and Ice if it was in play. So really happy that I have access to this in my 75 for these sorts of matchups. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you're enjoying Daily D&T, consider supporting it. Cheers!